Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sing. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn your notification so you are notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I am saying a very big shout out to every one of you for all the love and support you will shower me here with. I am super grateful, and you all are very sweet. So today we'll be talking something very important, and before we get into this, I am going to tell everybody, please be very much woke, because less than how many hours what happened in Jacksonville, Florida, and another one. I mean, this one targeted a black church, and why he did not succeed was because the church was full and they were not allowing people inside anymore. And then he tried to activate his whatever he wanted to do, and he was disarmed. I think that, yeah. And when they disarmed him, so they were like, okay, they decided to take him to the house. His plan was to pew the people in the church. I mean, he also dropped a note. It looks like they have a way they are operating on these days. He also left a note in case he did not make it home, so that his wish may have been granted and the rest of it. Man, I want you all to really be very security conscious if it means getting your own PP, because I really don't understand these days like what they are doing. It looks like someone, like it's somewhere sponsoring them, like, or maybe it is like a fantasy they all have, like to PP a black person. That's why they went into a black church. You can imagine if they had succeeded, or he has succeeded, what would have happened. Please, I am bringing here this thing here not because but because I want everybody to be safe. I want your family to be safe. Mind how you move around, especially in in a gathering. I don't trust anybody anymore. You don't know what could be in somebody's heart. Please be very careful out there and protect your loved ones. I am just going to roll this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. I absolutely want to read all your comments. Let me know what you all think in the comments section. So straight up, let's get into this.
Less than 24 hours after the anti-black terrorist attack in Jacksonville, Florida, an armed white man almost shot up a black church in Pennsylvania before he was turned away. This 38-year-old white male, Jeffrey Harris, tried to enter Greater Dominion Church in Ambridge, Pennsylvania on Sunday, August 27th. However, because the church was too crowded, he was denied entry. After he was denied entry, he raised his loaded arm at two women standing at an intersection on the corner near the church. One of the church bishops, Kenneth Crum, remarked how close they were to potentially having another mass shooting. If he had come an hour earlier when it wasn't as crowded, he would not have been denied entry. Later, a bomb squad was called to Harris's home to deactivate an explosive. They also found drugs, more weapons, and a handwritten note detailing what he planned to do.
The black churches are shaking, and they must take up arms in this day and times because they are under attack. This white man, he tried to go to a black church in Pennsylvania, and he tried to shoot it up, but he was not able to because the church was too packed, amen. It was too many people in the congregation, and he couldn't get away with it. There's a lot to the story. Let's talk about it. This is 38-year-old Jeffrey Harris from Ambridge, Pennsylvania. Now, Jeffrey was walking down the street with a camo jacket on, red hat. And when they said red hat, you know I thought red cap, Trump, make America great. They did not say that specifically, but he gave red hat, camo vest, and he had a shotgun on him, okay? He was walking down the street. He tried towards the church. He was going towards the Greater Dominion Baptist Church. He tried to point a gun towards two ladies on the street. When he tried to get them to let him into the church, one of the ladies alerted the authorities and they barricaded the church down. This is a screenshot of the doors of the church. And when Harris could not get into that side of the church, he tried to go into this side, this side of the doors. He tried to get in, couldn't get in. When they all came to try to get him arrested on that side of the door, he was already gone. He was found a few miles away in a parking lot, and they disarmed him. They arrested him. Then they went to his house. Now, this is his house, if you guys can see it, and this is when the story gets weird. Allegedly, Jeffrey, when he got arrested, he was talking to the police about an unalived brother. They did not find out anything about the brother, but he is supposed to have a boyfriend, and the boyfriend is missing. The boyfriend has been missing for several days. They cannot find his alleged boyfriend. And he's acting crazy like this. And let me tell y'all what happened when they went to the house. This is the picture of the porch. They said that the house was nasty, but they said it was given very much ready for war type of tease, that it was barricaded down. They said there was a hole in the door that was ready for a sharpshooter, okay? And they said the house gave very much like bomb shelter. They thought there was a bomb in there. They thought they recovered something. The police did that they thought was a bomb. Turns out, under forensic evidence, it was not a bomb, but this man had that kind of situation going on in his house. And most importantly, most creepy, when they first came to the house and they went on the porch. This is another angle of the porch. When they went on the porch was slippery. When they took that under forensic evidence, it was lube. It was personal lubricant, lube all over the porch to the point where it was slippery. What does this guy got going on? We got a lube-filled porch, a missing boyfriend. Lord knows that there's even a boyfriend, but they did say that there was no parts of foul play, which I have a problem with. When the police chief came on camera for Ambridge, Pennsylvania, he specifically said, I don't think it was any foul play. I don't think it was race related. Sir, can you stop playing in this day and time? In Ambridge, I don't really know what's going on there. Even though this is a predominantly African-American church, and I looked up Ambridge, it definitely has a black community. It's definitely giving me sundown town type of vibes. Everything about this man was terroristic, okay? So to say no foul play, and it doesn't really seem like that was the motive, it seems like white supremacy has got his back in the situation. Now, he does have a bond, but it's $975,000. So it's a 25 under $1 million, so ain't nobody coming to get him. And y'all already know, him and that house was full of meth when they went through it too. So this is a crime of a drug addict with some terroristic ideals. And I just want all the black churches to know that we need to get serious about our security. People are crazy. They are out to get us. This ain't the 1940s, 50s, and 60s where they could just blow up and bomb our churches. It's time to get armed. It's time to get ready. And it's time to protect one of the pivotal things in our community. And that is our religious buildings. Protect us. He tried to go to a black church in Pennsylvania and he tried to shoot it up.
Assalamu alaikum, shalom and peace, family. This right here is why white people are not allowed in any Nation of Islam mosque in the country, okay? Unless there is a special reason and it's pre-approved and all of that. They are not allowed. This is why we don't believe in all of that. Oh, let's love them and pray with them, because while we busy praying, they'll be busy spraying, okay? Blowing down everybody in the building. So that's why we don't allow it. This is also why we search everybody at the door. Black, Hispanic. When you come to our doors on a Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, MGT class, FOI class, whatever else is going on, if it's an official mosque meeting, you're getting searched. Okay. Now there's other events and things we may have where there won't be any search, but understand that the FOI is going to be out there and in full effect for security. But this is why this right here, okay, Dylan Roof situations prior to Dylan Roof that don't get the media coverage. We know that this been going on since forever when it comes to black people. White folk cannot stand for black people to gather in any capacity for any reason. They either want to be a part of it, they will infiltrate it, or they're going to come and shoot it up. They'll bomb the place. They'll do something to hurt the people that are gathering when there's people of color, specifically black folk. We know this in the nation. This is why. This right here is why we search. It's why we don't play them games with white folk. It's why you stay outside, okay? Unless there's a special reason why you coming in here, stay your ass over there. We do not believe in like, oh, you know, we're just going to sit hand in hand and love them into being kind to us. Absolutely not. Ain't no turning me up the cheek. And let me tell you this. Had that been a Muhammad mosque, okay, a Nation of Islam mosque somewhere, and a white boy was outside brandishing a gun to somebody, and then the officials at the mosque got alerted, he would have got his ass beat. That's what would have happened. It wouldn't have just been barricading the doors so he couldn't get in. The FOI would have kicked his ass. He wouldn't have made it home or nowhere else. The police would have had to come pick up his body. That's what 9 times out of 10 would have happened. Okay, so we want y'all to stay safe. We love y'all. We love our church family. We love our other Muslim communities, even though they don't really like us. We still love them, okay? We love all of our people in the various groups and ideologies and religions they're in. We're just asking y'all to be safe. Here's what's nice. Whatever group you're a part of, if you need to learn self-defense, you need to learn how to search people, you need to learn how to have security at your church, at your temple, at your mosque, at any place, contact the Nation of Islam. Find the Muhammad Mosque in your city. Okay, it's going to be a number of some sort, depending on what city you in. Find it. Okay, find out where they are. You see that brother outside selling the paper? Ask him where the mosque at, and contact the minister there. So y'all can set up some security trainings, because this ain't gonna do nothing but get worse. Okay, but us members of the Nation of Islam. Okay, I want to be very clear. Us members of the Nation of Islam, we're here to help y'all. Okay, we want y'all to attend y'all churches safely, to go in, worship God, and come out alive. Okay, we want you to go to your temple. We want you to go to your mosque. We want you to go to whatever your gathering place is, and we want you to come out alive. Okay, the women will even teach you how to search, because women have a search procedure as well. Like when you come into the Nation of Islam, women come over to the women's check area, and we do a whole search. We check bags. We do all of that. Okay, we're checking bags and spirits. Okay, we want to see what your spirit is like. Have you had something to drink? Did you smoke and drink before you come here? Do you got an attitude? Is you here to beef with somebody? What's going on with you spiritually? Okay, so we're not just checking your body for weapons or contraband. We're not just checking your bag, but we're checking your spirit too. Okay, so yeah, y'all reach out to the Nation of Islam. This is for your life. This is gonna help y'all. Okay, we love y'all.
The black churches are shaking, and they must take up arms in this day and times, because
here comes the Klan. They have a plan. Dun, 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 dun. The Klan is coming. I told y'all yesterday the Klan is coming. Y'all beat them white people over the head with them folding chairs. Here comes the Klan. They back to their old tricks, shooting and blowing up black churches. I'll be at Bedside Baptist on Sunday. Anything that they used to do to torment black people, they about to start doing it again, because y'all beat up them white people and whoop their ass with them folding chairs like it was WWF. So all church bombings and all that crazy shit they used to do, be prepared, because here comes the Klan. They have a bigger plan.
4 hours after the anti-black terrorist attack in Jacksonville.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm so tired of making these goddamn videos, and it seems like they're never going to end. Y'all, we got bigger problems than protesting on September 1st for not paying rent. Our biggest enemy right now is white incels, white terrorists, white nationalists, for no other reason that they have hate in their heart, and they are carrying out somebody's agenda. But this shit has got to stop. There is no way in hell this should have gone down a day after the incident that happened in Jacksonville. But God had plans, and he spared those people's lives, and he made sure that church was full so this dude could not get in. These politicians have got to step the fuck up, because I'm sorry, our Second Amendment rights was not meant for this bullshit at all. And they need to do better or get voted the fuck out. I said what I said.
Up a black church in Pennsylvania.
These people got to go, man. They got to go. That's one of America's biggest problems. Is racist bigots like him and women. They got to go. They got to go, bro. This shit's getting out of control. They've outstayed they motherfucking welcome. They got to go. We got to figure something out.
An armed white man almost shot up a black church.
And see, this is exactly what I'm fucking saying. I said it in my last post. White dude going to Dollar General, geared down to the T in tactical gear, like he going to war. AR for SWAT stick on it, killed 3 black people. Now all the other crazies want to come out and try the same fucking thing. And they found drugs in his home. Like, these are the most degenerate of fucking white people that think this shit. If you see a motherfucker like that and he ain't got no fucking cops with him, light his ass up. This is not Grand Theft Auto. You motherfuckers are fucking delusional. Y'all really the fuck are. Y'all sitting there trying that shit. Let him them come to this fucking neighborhood, try that shit. Everybody here armed. Every fucking body. Not supposed to have it, but they got it. Like, y'all motherfuckers really living in the Lululand. Like, for real. La. Y'all can come in our neighborhood. We don't touch y'all, but that shit need to change. For real.
Less than 24 hours after the anti-black terrorist attack in Jacksonville, Florida.
Shout out to my big brother right there. You know what I'm saying? Because I swear to God, my big brother done put me up on so much game since I started following him. You know, I got to get my stuff together. I got to get some books for me. You know, he got books. He got books for our people. He got books for our people. Hey, I don't know you, but I love you. You my brother, man. Love you, big bro. You know. And I want to say this because they always talking about this. When they get the shooters, they always say, man, it's a lone shooter. It's not no group of these guys. This is person on his own agenda. Nah, man. See, you got to remember when Biden was in office and when he signed that order stating militias are to be hired to govern our lands, something like that in that effect. You know, I might be off because I'm speaking my own words, but something of that effect. That was the reason for the JJJ back in the days. You know what I'm saying? You know the next letter. You know, he went through the alphabet. Yeah, I sure enough did. But no. So these are people that are hired by Biden's staff to keep his agenda going. Y'all remember in the beginning of when Biden got in office, they said these next 4 years were going to be some of the most outrageous shooting or lone shooters or active shooters, whatever you call these despicable people in our community, you know. And this is part of his agenda, you know. These are tools that he's using to get his point across. We know what's going on now. You see all the Americans are making content so in depth about, can I say the atrocities? Did I say that right? That our government is putting us through, that our government is actually speaking about it. I know y'all seen that video going around. The government is talking about, you know, the American people do not believe in us. They do not trust in us. They believe that we are trying to get rid of them. Which they are. This is a prime example right here about what our government is doing. Now let a handful of melanated men get out there and get active. And let it be a sale. That's what I mean, one of them sales. Let it be a sale that a bunch of melanated men are a part of that's doing the same thing that's going on, but it's just a bunch of melanated men. Oh, they will shut that sale. They didn't know about that. Oh, they didn't know about that. Just like they knew about Saddam. Just like they knew about Obama. I mean, Osama. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Why they don't know about these white and Asian guys on their own land committing these attacks on their own people? Come on, man. You can't tell me that. Because even big steppers out here, even big steppers in the community, after a while, the police is on them. The police. And your name ringing down there, man. Your name ringing down there. So you telling me the sales name is not ringing? Yeah, the sales name is ringing. But it's ringing because our own government has inspired these people to do this. Fund these people to go do this. Go get them some of the best. Look at that young boy that was down there that killed all them babies, man, and them teachers. Was that in, man, I forgot where that was at. But did you see them arms that boy had? That boy had some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that young men aren't in love with firearms. I'm an old man. I know I'm in love with them. you know, but that's going to being part of a boy. That's that macho-ness, you know. But from what the news said, the young man couldn't even afford to buy stuff like that. Where did the money come from to sell? You know, the government will probably pull up on some of these people and say, hey, man, we like your post on it, the World Wide Web. We got a plan of action for you. You know, I'm making a joke about it because this is all for play, for fun. This is all just me just having a good time with my content that I am creating. I never want anyone from TikTok to think that the words that I'm speaking right now are true. So TikTok, you don't have to worry about flagging this video because this is not true. This is just some words that are coming out of my mouth that are not true. If you don't follow me, please follow me because I got some more lies to tell. Oh, I got some lies to tell. Have a wonderful day.
An armed white man almost shot up a black church in Pennsylvania.
See, you're going to be my thought experiment for the day. You are. Because I'm going to give you examples of the shit that I argue against on a nearly constant basis on this social media application. I'm going to give you examples of things that when I talk about them, I am accused of being anti-white. I'm accused of being racist, or in the words of the person in your comment section, I'm accused of being the Black David Duke. So, since you're in such a defending mood, I would like to know, how do you feel about this? I want you to look at this story, and I want to see whether or not you can defend it. That's why I made a stitch so you can go back and listen to the whole thing. Now defend it.
In Jacksonville.
So the next time one of them wants to tell you about how violent we are, I'm going to go on ahead and pin this and implore them to go back and look at that video. Not even 24 hours after what happened in Florida, white dude with a gun tried to shoot up a black church. How many black people have done this? How many?
So this is all I got from the cities, and I am really so scared because I really don't understand all these pew going around these days. And what if the church was not like, full? Because it was a full, the church was very full and they didn't let people inside. So what his plan was to get in and explode. You can imagine what would have happened. Black church. And man, I am really so scared. I ain't gonna lie to you about this. And this is also a wake-up call to everyone. Please be very mindful, right? Be security conscious. Be awake. No sleeping. Just be woke, especially when you are in a gathering. Because it looks like, some of them have this, it's more like a fantasy or something they've been planning for a long time. And then you see them walk into a black church or, where black people are gathered, and then do open their whatever and then look for someone to take away, like unalive. Because they caught him, also took him to the house. He had a note where he wrote somewhere. So it looks like they are operating on a frequency, or like there is a modus operandum how they operate these days. The other one dropped a note. He also dropped a note in case he did not make it. And thank God he actually made it. Thank God he did not make it. Right? He did not make it. And they took him back home. They saw explosion and so many other things. You can just imagine. Like the last woman said, it looks like someone is sponsoring this, but then I am not sure, but that is what it looks like. And some of them, they kind of firearm, they catch them up with something that it's not even common, like it's. Please be very careful out there, because I do not trust anyone. That is one of the reasons why I decided to bring here be security conscious, because you and your family, I want you all to be okay. Less than how many hours? The one that happened and this one. Trust me, there will still be another one and another one. And then I think everybody getting his or her Pe0ple is the necessary thing, because I don't understand all these things going around. Like every damn minute, they're looking for a way to take away Black life. Like they do it like as if they are pouring away water. I mean, taking away people's life looks like something so easy these days. Careful out there. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.